Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side. And one of the daytime TV shows that we're doing is The Bold and the Beautiful. Now, last week when I talked about Bold and the Beautiful, an epic long post, that was like 16 minutes. It was a little crazy. Wait, before we even get into The Bold and the Beautiful, there's a video going around on Facebook about old people, and it's basically this guy had to live without any human contact for a week, and he was crying and he was so upset, and I'm like, this must be someone who must not have been punished that much as a child. I'm sorry, if you could take my phone away from me for a week, that would be like the greatest gift ever, because that would be the best vacation. And I'm assuming that he couldn't listen to CDs or go online or watch television or anything. Okay, that's fine. Listen, I don't need anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need television or my cell phone, or do I use them all? Of course, obviously. Hello, I'm filling out this show on my phone, but I don't need them. I could easily live without them, and I'd be fine. You know, would I be doing a lot of talking to myself? Sure, but I do a lot of talking to myself anyways. Actually, I've done about 450 episodes of me just talking to myself. Yeah. Anyways, so, alright, so, anyway, I just thought that whole thing was, and when the guy was like, you know, crying about how much he needs people, I'm thinking, are you really that much? And if I'm that old, and if I have gotten to a point where I'm decrepit and no one wants to hang out with me, then I would take a hard look at myself and be like, what is wrong with me that no one wants to hang out with me? Right? Or, like, for example, if I've got kids and they don't want to have anything to do with me, well, then I must not have raised them right. Right? Anyways, I just think that they should have taken a different approach. If they want people to hang out with old people. Now, they did show a story on Chris Salvatore and how he had this old lady move in with him because he found out, you know, he basically started hanging out with her and thought she was super cool and she needed a place to live, and so, you know, he moved her into his place, and I think that's great. Now, that is a good story. That will compel people to spend time with old people, right? Or have them turn on any episode of The Golden Girls. I swear to God, even though 3 of them are dead, I don't care. I love them. I will always love them. I am a Sophia, so Sophia has a special place in my heart. Anyways, okay, I digress too much, but Bold and the Beautiful. So last week in that epic long post, I talked about how, you know, a lot of the fans have some issues with the show. But, so this week, okay, this was a very, very short week, because they had, what was it? They had basketball, right? Was it basketball? Or was it football? I don't know. Whatever, I don't know. Some sports I don't watch. And, so there wasn't any show on Thursday or Friday, right? So, and then Monday was a repeat, and they aired, what did they air on Monday? Oh, they aired the 30th anniversary episode. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. I mean, you know, I would have liked to have seen them go a little bit further back into the archives, but, you know, we did get to see a lot of those clips at the end of the 30th anniversary episode, so I was like, okay. And then there was today. So really, this whole week was 2 days. A 2-day week. Must be fucking nice, right? So, in today's episode, though, Steffi told Liam that she slept with his father. Now, I've got to give the show, well, here, I give the show a thumbs up and a thumbs down. So, The one thing I give the show a thumbs up on is that they referenced history quite a bit, which was good. Not as much as they should have, but it was good because, Liam saw the paternity test and he was like, why the hell would you get a paternity test? Don't you dare tell me this is some standard test. I know you specifically asked for it, so what is it? Who? And then he's like, when? And then he's like, oh my God, it was the guest house. And she was like, he just showed up. And he was like, he has a name, Wyatt. Okay, well, and and what I love about that whole thing is that I'm sure Wyatt is probably at home and doesn't know what the fuck is going on. And if he were to find out that his brother thinks that he would sleep with his wife, he'd be like, what? Bitch, that's something Dad would do. Because it was dollar bill. And she was like, it wasn't Wyatt. It was your father. So, and then of course Liam was like, but that shouldn't come as that much of a surprise to Liam either. In fact, one of the soap fans on Twitter posted a clip of what she fucking found the clip. Bless. She found the clip, and the clip, basically he said, I wish you and Dad had hooked up before he married Katie because it would have solved us a lot of heartbreak. I'll say, I cannot wait for Hope to come back. I really can't, because she's going to, but see, here's the thing. I have a feeling, and I could be wrong here, but I have a feeling that I was having a spirited discussion with my friend Cameo about this at work, and she thinks that Bill doctored the paternity test because if you remember, he ran into Steffi when she was at the hospital. Here's the thing. If I was pregnant and I was on a soap opera, I don't care what soap opera. I don't care if it was Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless, General Hospital, Days of Our Lives. Obviously, if I found out I was pregnant and I didn't know who the father was and I wanted to get a paternity test, I would leave the country. Have you ever known anyone that just got a paternity test and just found out the results and that was it? No. People are changing results all the time. Oh my God. So on one hand, I would be like, oh, if that were the case, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense, but it's lazy writing, right? Because I just feel like, let's go and pull up all the soap tropes that we can think of. Okay, paternity baby switch. Okay, let's do that. I mean, like, oh God. Now, and that was actually the thumbs up. The thumbs down was Carter. Now, here's the thing. I love Carter, and I'm glad that they're giving him something to do, right? But Carter was like coming on to Maya, basically, which, again, I love that they're giving Maya something to do, but it just doesn't make that much sense, right? I mean, because Carter has seen Maya at numerous occasions, and he hasn't, like, looked at her longingly, or, I mean, that doesn't make that much sense to me. It really doesn't. Now, if Carter were to come on to Nicole, well, no, she's married too. I don't know. That didn't make any sense to me. I was like, I don't get this. Like, why? Was everyone else, like, not able to film that day? I mean, like, I don't and I listen, I love me some Carla Mosley, but I'm just saying, I don't think this is a good vehicle for her talents. I mean, it just seems a little bit silly to me. At least, with Steffi and Bill, they've got lots of Sturm und Drang. I've been using that phrase a lot. I love it, though. A lot of drama. Yeah, and it's a little bit crazy. So, anyways, that's really it. That's all I have, because that was only 2 episodes. This is an hour. Less than an hour if you take out all the commercials and credits. So, like, it was like a half an hour. Oh, my God. That was their week. A half an hour work week. Must be fucking nice. Wow. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. And you can hashtag, what is it? Oh, Bold and Beautiful to talk about the Bold and the Beautiful. Or you can also hashtag Pump Rules to talk Vanderpump Rules. I'll be doing that next. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. Thank you so much for logging on today. Have a wonderful night. Peace out and wubba wubba wubba.